Are the Los Angeles Lakers on the verge of a blockbuster trade that could change everything? With LeBron James approaching the twilight of his career, the urgency to bolster this roster has never been more critical. Rumors are swirling about a potential move involving a high-scoring guard. And it could be just what the Lakers need to reignite their championship hopes. Stay tuned as we dive into the details, and don't forget to subscribe and like for all the latest Lakers updates. As we dive into the latest buzz surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers, there's no denying the urgency of the situation. With LeBron James nearing his 40th birthday, the reality is setting in that this team has a limited window to compete for another championship. Their current 16-12 record places them in the middle of the pack, far from the elite teams like the Boston Celtics and Cleveland Cavaliers. It's evident that some strategic moves are necessary if they want to elevate their status as contenders. One name that's been popping up in trade talks is Zack Lavine of the Chicago Bulls. This guy has been on fire lately, proving his critics wrong and turning heads with his impressive performances. Just a few months ago, there were whispers about a lack of trade interest in him. But now it seems that the narrative has shifted dramatically. Many fans and analysts believe that Lavine would be a perfect fit for the Lakers, adding that much-needed scoring punch alongside LeBron and Anthony Davis. However, according to Jovan Buha from The Athletic, the Lakers are not expected to aggressively pursue Lavine. This leaves us with a bit of a dilemma, doesn't it? On one hand, we have a talented player who could significantly boost our chances at a title run. On the other, it seems the front office might not be prioritizing this move. So, what does this mean for the future of our beloved Lakers? Are we missing a golden opportunity here? What's particularly interesting is that while the Lakers may not be in the mix for Lavine, other teams are showing a keen interest. The Denver Nuggets, for instance, have been linked to Lavine recently. If he winds up there, it could strengthen their roster and potentially make them a bigger threat in the Western Conference. This is where my emotions as a Lakers fan start to kick in. You have to wonder if we're making the right choices at this critical juncture. I mean, imagine having Lavine's explosive scoring ability in our lineup. It could be the difference between a playoff exit and a deep championship run. But if we sit back and let him slip away, who knows how that will affect our season? It's a tough pill to swallow, and I can't help but feel divided about it. Do we trust the front office and their vision, or do we demand more aggressive moves to secure the best talent available? I want to hear from you, Lakers Nation. What do you think about the possibility of acquiring Zack Lavine? Do you believe he would be the missing piece for us? Or are you confident in the current roster and the direction we're heading? Your opinions matter, and I genuinely want to engage with all of you in the comments below. Let's debate this. Are we on the right path, or should we be calling for something more significant to happen? Your insights could spark a much-needed discussion among fellow fans. The Los Angeles Lakers are at a crucial juncture in their season, currently sitting at 16-12 and holding the number 6 seed in the Western Conference. It's clear that the team is trying to navigate a rollercoaster year, oscillating between impressive performances and stretches that make them look like a lottery team. The reality is stark. The Lakers are the only top 8 team in the West with a negative point differential, signaling that this roster is overperforming given the circumstances. With LeBron James and Anthony Davis carrying the bulk of the load, it's time for the Lakers to shake things up and bring in some reinforcements. Enter the Washington Wizards, who may just have the pieces the Lakers desperately need. The proposed trade would see the Lakers acquiring Jonas Valanciunas and Malcolm Brogdon, while sending out D'Angelo Russell, Gabe Vincent, Jalen Hood-Schifino, and a few future second-round picks. This could be a game-changer for the Lakers. Valanciunas has been a long-sought target for the Lakers, and for good reason. He's not only a solid scorer averaging 11.5 points per game, but also adds a significant presence on the boards with 7.6 rebounds. With him, Anthony Davis can finally have a reliable big man partner, allowing Davis to shift back to his natural power forward position. Brogdon, a former 6th Man of the Year, brings a wealth of experience and stability to the bench, something the Lakers have been craving. He's averaging 14 points and has the ability to run the second unit effectively, something D'Angelo Russell has struggled to do this season. Now, let's talk about the impact of these moves. By slotting Brogdon into Russell's role, the Lakers would gain a more consistent performer off the bench. Russell's numbers have dipped this season, and with his $18 million expiring contract, the Wizards could either keep him as a temporary piece or flip him for more assets. The addition of Hood, Schifino, and Vincent adds young blood to the Wizards' roster, allowing them to develop their core while also potentially showcasing Russell for a trade. For the Lakers, this trade allows for a much-needed revamp of their rotation. You can feel the frustration in the air. The team has been relying too heavily on the heroics of LeBron and Davis. This deal gives them not just added depth, but also a chance to alleviate some of that pressure. The thought of having Brogdon lead the bench and Valanciunas sharing the floor with Davis is exciting. Imagine the versatility it brings. It opens up opportunities for Max Christie to thrive as a starting two-guard, while providing two-way capabilities off the bench. But let's be real here. This isn't just about immediate upgrades, it's about the future. The Lakers have two superstars in LeBron and AD. And while the allure of a third star is tempting, history has shown that sacrificing depth can be detrimental. This trade is about smart, strategic additions that enhance the roster without compromising the team's foundation. And as we ponder these changes, I have to ask, do you believe this was the right move? Personally, I'm torn. While I see the potential in this trade, I can't help but wonder about the long-term implications of parting ways with young talent like Hood Schifino. Will this be the spark that reinvigorates our push for the playoffs, or will it set us back? I want to hear your thoughts, Lakers Nation. What do you think of this potential trade? Are you excited about Valanciunas and Brogdon joining our squad, or do you have reservations? Share your expectations and frustrations in the comments below. If you enjoyed this analysis and want to stay updated on all things Lakers, make sure to like this video, share it with fellow fans, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss any essential updates as the season unfolds. Let's keep this conversation going.